So the price of Bitcoin has exceeded $10,000 now, and it's skyrocketing and the rest of them. When the market was falling, a lot of people were shouting, "Hey, why is this market falling?" and all that. But one thing that we fail to realize is, have we studied the white paper about certain cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and the rest of them? And then, what is in this white paper? So there is a common story that maybe you might have heard of. It's of a person who bought 2 pizza for 10,000 Bitcoin. A lot of people say that guy is very stupid. Well, I won't say that. But let's come to think of it. The Silk Road incident, where some persons actually were involved with using Bitcoin to transact certain stores. When the news was airing, the media was airing a lot of things about Bitcoin and painting it. One of the things that happens is that when people start, maybe they do things and people say, "Oh, this thing is a mistake," like the guy who bought pizza with 10,000 Bitcoin, and then the guys who were involved in Silk Road. That will arouse curiosity, because why a lot of people will be saying wrong in the thing, a lot of people will say, "Wait, what is this thing? Let's look at it." So, if we want to talk about the economic side of it, is Bitcoin an investment? Is Bitcoin an investment? The answer is yes. The answer is no. Bitcoin is not an investment. At the same time, Bitcoin is an investment. So if you read the white paper, what is Bitcoin? Someone was tired of what was going on with what was going on with the payment system and the banks and the rest of them. And they said, okay, why should I be groaning about something? Why can't I create my own and displace this stuff? That was when they created Bitcoin. Now, some of you might be asking, why did Satoshi Nakamoto actually created this Bitcoin technology and then hid his identity? There was no one who knew about Satoshi Nakamoto. A lot of people were saying, who is Satoshi Nakamoto? Could he be this and that person? Have you wondered why is it that nobody knows about him? Because what he brought is a technology or is a solution that is going to help a lot of people, but it's going to displace a lot of people off the scene. So you are saying you want to remove all these banks, you want to remove all these middlemen. You are bringing a technology that's going to remove anything called middlemen. All these parties we trust, you're going to remove them, right? So you are saying you want to remove people like Western Union. Now when you want to send money from point A to point B, you don't need Western Union. And you think the Western Union guys are going to sit down and not conspire. So you are saying that we don't need banks, right? How many banks are all over the world? The bankers may like Bitcoin, but banks don't like Bitcoin. So I'm talking about the adoption of cryptocurrencies. Though a lot of people are buying cryptocurrencies today, but if we want to trace it down, 99 or 98% of Bitcoin transactions are for 2 reasons, or Ethereum transaction whatsoever, all these cryptocurrencies. So participate in ICOs or for trading purposes, either buying or holding. It's good, but we have to spend cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies have to be something that are spendable on a daily basis. These are currencies that are backed by a computer. So if something cannot be spent, it's no more a currency. So if we're talking about gold, for example, gold, you can say gold is an investment, because even though gold may be bought and sold, gold does not have the use like the USD or whatsoever. So cryptocurrency have to be something that has a lot of use. That is how the cryptocurrency market is going to boom. And if we scroll down, we talk about a platform like Sure Remit. Let's pick it up. So you see Sure Remit. Sure Remit is in an area of helping with non-cash remittances. So you have someone, you want to send something to money for something. Is okay, I want to send you money to buy a phone. Why not look for a store around that person's country or region, buy the phone, and then you send the voucher to the person, and the person goes there and redeem it. It's going to help commerce take away all these stuff. And then the list goes on and on with vision. So you see, if people start integrating all this technology into how many people who are trading cryptocurrencies now have stores? How many of them are contacting a platform like Vision and saying, yeah, I like this technology. Come, how do we integrate this stuff into our system? Do you think cryptocurrencies, when people start using these things, government will have no option than to say, yeah, let's adopt, let's make them legal. They are helping people's life and everything. But if it's totally a tool of investment, currency have a far way to go. And then platforms like Coin, the more people you as a person, you are trading cryptocurrencies or all these cryptocurrencies organizations, by the time you now start integrating using rather than use things like Amazon Cloud, you start using Coin. A lot of people, okay, no, I'm using Bitcoin, let me use Coin. It's going to pick our same. And then the list goes on and on. Ado, Komodo, the same thing. Electroneum. Rather than use this, let me use Electroneum for payment. Silica, Golem, the list on and on. Nebulas. Okay, I want to work with Power Ledger. I want to take off my grid. How many people are calling on Power Ledger, for example, now? And say, Power Ledger, listen, when are you coming to my country? That is how the community is going to grow. Power Ledger, okay, there's an opportunity here. Could you come? This is Africa. Could you come to Africa? This is Asia. Could you come to Asia? But when we all sit down, you're like, hey, the price is dropping. When will the price increase? What makes you think things increase? If it's based on hype, the price will only be going like this. And it has no reward value. And then Omisigo. Every time people now start integrating Omisigo into the system and start using Omisigo, we will know that, yeah, okay, this platform can be used. Basic attention token, BAT. So by the time people now start, okay, BAT is solving a very real world problem. They have their own browser. The team is very good. The guy who created Mozilla Firefox and JavaScript, okay, that is a very good team, and they're solving a very real world problem. By the time you and I start using the Brave browser, for example, you as a content publisher, you start using Brave browser. You are someone who is doing business, you start advertising using the Brave tokens. The system, it is used. Why did Facebook and Google and all these companies achieve the kind of feats they achieve today? It's because someone signed up on Facebook, someone signed up on Twitter, someone signed up on Facebook, someone signed up this, and they said, wow, this service is very good. Why not you sign up and let's be communicating? That was how it grew. It did not grow based on speculation and what people were saying that this platform is this. No, that was not how it grew. It grew based on people communicating with one another. And then the list goes on. So from the finance to computer to network providing to investment to security. You talk about platforms like Civic. So people now go beyond just talking about Civic, how the price is increasing, By then you now start, okay, Civic is solving a real world problem. Why not? No, I'm signing up with Civic. I want to take my identity. Or you see platforms like the Key. People should be contacting these platforms. How can the Key help us? Not people just take money and run ICOs, take money out, and nobody cares about the platform. The cryptocurrency community is the people who are going to make this thing grow. Not all this hype that you go on YouTube and ICOs that will make you rich. Look at our world today. Look at our world today. Go on YouTube, you see a lot of platforms and this, that. How many people are actually taking the time to use this platform? How many use cases are there for this platform? Okay. So I've said a lot. So with what I've said now, should we still blame Laszlo Hanyecz that he bought 2 pizza with 10,000 Bitcoin? How much is that today? That is $100 million. Were people not using Bitcoin for the Silk Road? Would Bitcoin have gained popularity? I'm not saying people should use Bitcoin for Silk Road, no. When the internet came, the first people who took the internet were those who were involved with child pornography, were involved with human trafficking. When new technology comes up, it is the most times the large people, the first adopters are those who are adopting it for a wrong reason. So they are the ones who are like, they are criminals most times. Criminals are like, oh, this method is no more working. Is there other alternative that we can actually use to pass the law? So when they see a new technology that comes that comes up, they want to embrace it. So can we still blame this guy that he actually spends this thing? What gives a certain thing value? What gives a certain thing value is when there is use. When people start using this stuff, don't be afraid that the Bitcoin is going to be something that is going to depreciate. No, this is something that is limited in value. So if something is limited in value, it's going to keep appreciating, but when it is being in use. So there has to be a limited use. Sorry, there has to be a limited supply. And then there has to be an unlimited use. So that is how Bitcoin is going to grow. There has to be a limited supply. Bitcoin has already solved that. But there has to be an unlimited use. That is how the community will grow. Thank you.